Hello and welcome to another fantastic episode of Misfit Adventures. Tonight the Misfits will be starting a new campaign written and based upon one of my favourite computer games, Dragon Age. So please enjoy and join us for the weeks, months that we were going to be playing this and prepare to take part in Dungeons and Dragon Age. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe for more content and enjoy. Right, let's get this new campaign underway, shall we? Long ago, mages sought to rule the world and the heavens themselves, but instead they destroyed it. Cast out and cursed, they returned as monsters, first of the Darkspawn, born to serve the Archdemon. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdom of Orzammar was the first to fall as the blight came up through the deep roads. Again and again they attacked. The forces were on the brink of annihilation. That was until the Grey Wardens arrived. Humans, elves, Goliaths, dragonborns, dwarves and kings alike. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of the darkness. They prevailed. The blight was halted and the archdemon was sent back into the abyss. It had been 4 centuries since that victory, but the Grey Wardens stand vigilant. The once great heroes are now forgotten. Few in number now, they wait. Wait for the blight and the archdemon to return. Now is that time. The Grey Wardens must rise again and defend against the archdemon.
Cool.
And that's where we start.
Cool.
6 minutes.
Thanks, Stefan.
So, where are we?
Hang on, get there.
Sorry.
The Grey Wardens have been going around the kingdom of Ferelden, slowly searching various villages, haunts, gaunts, caves, towns, and even further out into the kingdoms. Into other kingdoms, searching for new recruits to join the Grey Wardens. A small gang of motley misfits end up being recruited by said Grey Wardens, sitting on the back of an old wagon being pulled by 2 black stallions.
Horses or...
Oh, huge black horses, yes.
Horses, right.
As you slowly make your way from your homes being drawn on the back of this carriage, back of this wagon, you sit across looking at each other, and this is the point where you get to introduce yourselves. So we'll start with Mr. Experience himself, Drago Stormcaller.
Oh, shit. Get ready for the worst Russian accent you've ever heard. This will only get better in time, he says. Hello, I am Drago Stormcaller of the clan Stormcallers. I am the son of the chief, and you know, I am handsome guy. I am 8 out of 10. You know, I like to fight. But my father, he sends me into the world to learn more about its ways and to connect with the world, whatever that means. You know, I would rather just hit things with, and he kind of pulls out a large warhammer from behind his back.
Whoa!
Don't worry. This is not for you, my friend. This is for somebody else, okay? But he wants me to go into the world to learn what it is to be a true leader before I take over his place and become chief myself. And if you can't tell, he looks a little bit like Zangief, just enough different that we don't infringe on copyright or anything. He is about 6'7", about 20 stone, very muscular, looks more like a barbarian than an actual cleric. Tribal tattoos all over his body. He is wearing armor, but trust me, that is going to come off quite a lot during this campaign. And he is very headstrong and very kind of, just goes in, guns blazing, hammer blazing, without really thinking too much about anything.
Okay. Bob.
Oh, well, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. My name's Bob. Hello, Bob Brawnanville is what they call me. I'm a dwarf, as you can see. I'm not just short. I'm actually a dwarf. I'm rather old as well, as you can see. I'm losing my hair. I'm a bit self-conscious about it, so please don't try not to say anything to me, and I'll try not to hurt your feelings as well. Yeah, well, I'm sort of a bit of a fighter. I like to think I'm a fighter, to be honest. Really, I'm broke, right? And I need to build up my pension. All right, I need to get my hands on something to retire because I'm getting old. I can no longer do my job properly, yeah, I just need a little helping hand to get me bits and pieces together. Yeah, so Bob's fighter. I think he explained most of it, and that's his main reason for adventuring is to grab as much gold and golden idols and priceless artifacts as possible so that he can haul it all back and retire.
What happened to being a sorcerer?
Well,
Surprise.
Only time will tell, Matthew. Only time
yeah.
will tell.
So he carries a shield and he's got a war pick.
Marvellous. Come on then, Ada Asadai.
Oh, so it seems it's my turn to introduce myself. My name is Ada Asadai. And probably around my neck is my familiar, which is a black serpent called Baldric. And what you see is a black dragonborn with probably green eyes, and the staff that he has, or the quarterstaff, looks like Evil Lyn from He-Man.
So basically, my first crush I ever had.
Your first cross was Scaly.
No, my first crush was Evil Lyn, the Masters of
Oh, fair
Evil.
enough.
Mm-hmm.
And when I finally got to touch her, she was old.
Sorry to burst your bubble.
Still would.
You're about the same age, Bob.
Most probably. And that's all I can say at the moment.
Okay, and that brings us to Mojo.
Hello, I'm Mojo. I basically am high-ranked military personnel. I have a lot of war experience. I returned home into the mountains after a big war to find that my family and the locals and that had been wiped out. So I've decided now to seek adventure and maybe find answers upon my way on what happened. Now, the others, because they're a lower rank than me, they do think I am somewhat of a god in their eyes because I am bigger, stronger, more powerful and highly ranked than they are. What you see in front of you, as you can see from my muscles and my many scars, these I don't refer to as scars. They're what they are, is they're trophies. They're trophies of the many, many foes that have tried to cut me down and failed miserably. I might not be the sharpest tool in the box when it comes to intelligence, but I'll tell you what I do have with this massive, massive axe is a lot sharper. And yeah, I think you lot seem all right as long as you don't piss me off. We'll get on all right. Yeah.
Oh, well,
excuse me.
I thought that was me.
Oh, sorry.
I think Mojo might die. Right, he's on the list. Great. So, as you gentlemen are slowly being pulled along, you've headed down valleys, up hills, over mountains, and through forests. When you finally reach a large stone-built bridge, as you start to cross it, the wagon starts to bounce and bump as you would expect it would. You look up to see a ruined castle, battered and torn, still standing from when the first blight had hit Ferelden. You have entered the ruined city of Ostagar, which is now the main encampment of the Grey Wardens. As you finally cross the bridge, now seeing the camp itself, you see not only men walking around in armor, very regal, but you also see women, children, families, in fact, all based in this camp. As the wagon draws to a halt, an elderly gentleman pulls up to greet you. Welcome, proud warriors.
Oh, hello.
I am Duncan, head of the Grey Wardens, but perhaps that's just because I've been here the longest. Well, let's get to work. We'll start off with some target practice. Please honor an old man. So, are you going to jump off the wagon and follow this elderly gentleman?
Ooh, all right. Yeah. Let's yeah. Let's jump off, shall we?
It's very nice to see you all. We've been, many recruits have joined us, as you can see from all of the people around. And as you look around, you're now starting to see more and more soldiers kitted out, full armor. There are targets, there are dummies, there are jousting podiums, everything scattered around this encampment. Armies and armies and armies now of people. And then this select few, maybe half a dozen, huge shoulder pads, all regaled, dragons carved into the side of their armor. This being the symbol of the Grey Wardens themselves. Duncan continues to talk as you start heading into the area. Plenty of recruiting going on. We've been looking for more and more gentlemen. Only the strongest of heart can make it through our tests. So which of you is going to be the first to step up and show me what you got?
Well, hang on a minute. I thought you needed all the help you can get.
Sure, but it's always good to practice.
Oh, I suppose I might as well. I'm feeling a little bit stiff.
Oh, you got this, lad. Aye.
Oh, it's a bald-looking mouse. What? Oh, sorry, mate. You're a dwarf. I thought you was a bald-looking mouse thing all the way down there.
No, I ain't got a tail, have I? Don't see a tail, do you?
Well, could have been a
she's
tail.
on you. No,
I'll give it a go. Here we go then. What am I doing then, mate?
Oh, he's been smoking this
So
one.
basically, what you see in front of you is just a target range. That's pretty much what you're looking at.
I might warn you. I've been known that apparently that quote, what people say is, you don't know your own strength. I don't want to break anything because I am quite destructive, you see.
Okay, well, it's all right. There's plenty more where that came from. All's good.
Oh, that's all right then, mate. No worries. Okay, well, what do you want me to do? What should I have a go at first?
Well, it depending on what you want. There's a target in front of you. The idea is to hit it. What's your
Okay, I'm going to take... Right, okay, then, if that's the case, I'm going to take out my great axe.
Okay. Well, you're going to throw your great axe.
Yes, please do.
No, I'm going to storm up to it and I'm going to smash the parts of the pieces.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine by me.
That's the plan. Right,
Yeah.
what am I doing here? Okay, yeah, so I approach this target with my great axe.
Yeah, sure. Just roll me an attack on the target. It's fine. That's cool.
Okay.
Great start.
+20 3 is 23.
Of course. So, and that 20 on the first roll of the night. Is that what that is?
20
Oh, no, you
plus
dummy.
three.
And that 20 on the first roll of the night. There we go. How to start a new campaign. So Duncan tells this huge hulking Goliath of a man to show him what he's got with target practice. He completely ignores him, runs up to the touch. Pow!
See? That's because I said he's not smart. That's why I ran up.
I got it. So before Duncan can even go, no, you've got to throw. You just smash it.
Yeah. See, Mojo told you I am the biggest, the tallest Goliath there is, mate.
I say, well done.
Oh dear.
And maybe try throwing something at it next time. But good start. Good
Can I
start.
throw Bob at it? Because he's small enough.
Oh, no, you might break something. Don't throw me. Bloody
Oh
hell.
dear.
I'm quite heavy, you know. You,
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
It's okay. What was your name?
Bob.
Mojo, you said, right?
Mojo of the
What are you talking to
Grugol
me?
clan.
Okay, right. Mojo, come with me. Hold on. And he just moves Mojo off to the side, stands him still, and just wait there a second. Or just hold on, big lad. It's all right.
Okay, mate. No worries.
Anybody else want to show me their target practice?
I like this man's spirit. I feel like the bar has been raised, and I feel like I should respond in kind. And I pull out the hammer, and I run up to the target and try and whack it with the hammer.
Oh, what have I got?
I'll tell you what I got. I got a 18 plus. Oh, yeah, 18 plus 6.
Oh, for God's sake! So, yeah, this other hulking, huge, muscular man covered in tattoos. It just storms past Duncan again before he can. No, wait! Throws it. Just. We're running out of targets.
He's
Throw something at
more
it.
pieces than mine. I like that fella.
You
He's
guys,
competition for Mojo.
I got something for you in a minute. You just stand off to the side. Well done. Yeah, congratulate. Right, we got one target left. Please tell me you're going to throw something at it, little man. So, just throw something at it.
Who's he talking to?
The little one. Not
I think he's
the guy that
talking
looks
to
like a
you,
lizard.
Nim.
Hey,
Yeah, Bob.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's talking to you, now, Bob.
what are you saying over there?
Have you got something that you can throw at a target? No.
Throw? Oh, I'll have a look.
Or maybe like shoot at anything, not just.
Well, I'll go. Got me crossbow.
Great.
Yeah, I've never used it before.
And as he's just sitting there, sort of just, just looking at it, just rubbing his head, just thinking, what the fuck have we brought in now?
You want me to shoot this target then? Yeah.
Please, that one, the big
Right,
white,
hang on
red,
a
and
minute.
yellow one. See that big yellow bit in the middle?
All right, I got it. I'll calm
Right.
myself down.
Great.
All right, here.
Intelligence
Hang on.
is proof
Yeah.
immaculate. Just
Here, I'll watch this then. Yeah. There we go. Right. What's your shot? 5.
And he pats you on the back. He goes, "Oh fuck it, just run up and hit it."
All right.
What would have been more funny if he'd actually threw the crossbow? That would have just killed it.
I never used this before.
Yeah.
So
All right.
you should have just hit it. All right. Don't do it. It's my last target. I haven't.
Right.
Well,
You sure? I reckon I can get that.
just no.
Well, I'll be
You
all right. I don't see
people
what
where
the
they
problem
came
is.
from.
No.
You make Mojo feel bad now.
Oh God! Right, my large scaly friend.
Something tells me we're not doing too well here.
Have you got something that you could offer? My last target is looking for something to hit it in the ball. Right now, have you got something to hit it in the ball?
Yep.
That big yellow bit in the middle.
Okay.
That one.
I'm gonna go up to it. Not, go up to the target. Target of 60 feet. Mutter an incantation.
Of course he does.
And cast acid splash.
Cool.
Ugh.
I think that just hits because I don't think you can do it.
Because I haven't got. I've got no saving throw it to target. So
No, I'm just saying. So it just naturally hits.
That's fine. So you cast acid splash. That's fine. So now he just sort of like that. Just like this. That was my last target.
Well, what kind of black magic buggery is it? I don't like the spells, the men that make the spells come out. They're dodgy.
Don't you worry, Mojo.
I don't like the look of him. He's all scaly and got weird eyes.
Mojo, I'll get to you in a minute. Hold on. Right. Oh, okay. So, you're a magic user. I take it.
Is there a problem?
Not at the moment. Not at the moment. I leave it like that. And you see Duncan goes off and he starts chatting to the two gentlemen that led you in on the wagons.
Something
Fingers
tells
pointing
me.
everywhere. You can see that he's starting to get quite flustered in the face. He comes back over. He goes, right. Yes. So, maybe. Right, the two big ones who like to hit stuff. Yes, that'll be you and you, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Would you mind having just showing me just how strong you might be? Would you mind?
Well, I don't mind, but I don't really want to pull you in different directions and pull you to pieces.
Oh, not with me, not with me. Whoa, I'm too old for that. I've been too old for that. No, with each other.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I do not swing that way. I do not pull men in any direction.
But he's not done nothing wrong for Mojo. Why do I want to hurt him?
All I'm trying to find out is what I'm bringing into my Grey Wardens. You imagine that.
But if I hurt him, you wouldn't be bringing him into the Grey Wardens.
If you hurt him, then he's not strong enough for the Grey Wardens. You understand the logic?
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing here. Okay. And then he just kind of rips his armor off and he gets his body out and he starts to kind of like, okay.
Oh, here we go.
Let's do this then. Okay.
Just like Matt. So yeah, so all I want you guys to do, right, as I can use wrestling terms, Greco-Roman knuckle lock.
Stand back, Ada.
Don't you what
I think I will.
Just Greco-Roman knuckle lock, and we're just gonna a bit of a test of strength. We just want to see how it goes. So all you're doing is rolling d20s with your strength modifiers.
Well, 1 second. Oh, here we go.
Good start. Needs to get rid of it all after the long journey.
All that tension.
I've got 18, 14 plus 4.
I'll go to 21.
Oh.
So as these two huge hulking beasts of men lock up and start pushing, muscles bulging, starting to glisten in the hot sun, the Goliath starts to push down on the cleric as he starts to drop to one knee as he disappears from the screen, ashamed of losing.
No.
I promise I'm not pushing too hard. Are you all right, mate?
Yeah, it's all about Mong strength.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I can do this. Oh no.
Go on, give us one more roll. We all know how Hogan gets to stand up. This is the comeback for Drago, maybe.
19.
The slow clap is
Seven.
starting.
17.
Oh.
So that's it. Drago has now dropped down to 2 knees. It's his last chance. Can he fight back up to a knee? Can he contend with Mojo? These 2 hulking men.
That was 19 this time.
Yeah, I got a 16, so he's up to 1 knee.
Oh, he's back up onto 1 knee. Can he make it back to his feet? I'm intrigued. This is just keep going. Want to see where
23.
Oh, 24.
23.
Oh,
just by 1.
he's back down to he's back down to 2 knees. He says he's slowly starting to fight. Just bends him back down. Go on, give me one more.
19.
7.
Oh no!
And there it is. The Goliath has it. So with one more huge final push, the Drago drops down. Duncan, that's it. The end. Great
Well,
fight.
you're all right, mate. You put up a good fight there. I ain't hurt you, have I?
No, I'm okay. I'm not hurt. Only my pride. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I will recover from this. Don't worry, my friend.
The first round's on me. You're all right, you are. You're a tough son of a bitch. I'll give you that.
The strength on display there was
I
absolutely
look forward to fighting alongside you.
excellent.
And
I
I
don't know about
agree
that
too.
weird bald mouse looking
Weird
person.
bald mouse.
What? Hang on a minute! I ain't done nothing wrong.
You remind me of Uncle Albertus from that TV show Only Fools and Dragons.
Oh, I don't seem to recall that one.
Only Fools and Dragons. I'd watch that. Right.
Right.
So, okay. So, worked out you're strong and you're strong too, but you're stronger. I like it. That's a good start. Now, you.
Who?
You.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Right.
What's your strength? What's your
Oh,
what you good at?
well, yeah, straight. Yeah, I'm pretty strong. Yeah.
You're
Yeah, I like to think so, yeah. Quite strong. I think you'll be surprised, actually. Small levers, you know what I mean?
Okay, very well. If you want strength again, Duncan sort of waves over to one of the tents and makes a signal as one of the well-armored dwarven gentlemen walks out of one of the barracks, the barrack tents, and steps over. He goes, "Would you be happy to take on this gentleman right here in the same sort of contest?"
Yeah, of course I would. Yeah, why not? Why not?
Very well.
Okay.
In that case, I'm gonna grab my first dice tonight.
Who's he going against?
Just one of the dwarven soldiers that happens to be on camp.
Right.
Make it a fair fight, same height. Do you know what I mean? Couldn't stick him against a human. He'd be at a disadvantage already. So dwarf against dwarf.
Hope you're okay, old man.
We lock hands and we start pushing. This is going to be less exciting than the other two, but
18.
16.
Oh, I've got you, lad.
Okay, so I'm dropped to one knee. That is 16 for me.
That one.
Oh no, you slipped.
So as you slip, because it's just a critical fail, and you slip. Not only do I get back to my feet, but I get you down onto one knee.
God bloody hell! What a bloody happened there?
These two little dwarves, again, muscles not exactly rippling in the light, the beard sort of flowing in the breeze. As these two dwarves lock arms with a 15.
20.
Oh, back up. These two dwarves at 4'5", looking both of each other square in the eyes. Sweat starting to bead down the soldier's face now. Four.
Yeah? That was lucky. 6.
Oh wow!
As I said, not quite as exciting as the Goliath versus this huge cleric, but yeah, the dwarven soldier now, eyes starting to bulge, veins starting to pulsate out the side of his head as he
Oh,
drops down
got
to
you
one.
now, lad.
And I'm going again. I'm down on one knee. 15.
6.
We've been here a while, gents. As I stand back up, now looking at you, Bob's starting to look knackered because he's an old man. You can see Bob's head now glistening in the sunlight with the sweat that's protruding from his bald patch. Duncan sort of pats the soldier on the back and just gonna go, that's enough of that. I said, I don't want the guy to have a Connery. That's enough. Enough. As the soldier sort of steps back, and in the best sort of dwarven secret handshake, waves you off as he heads back to the tent.
Hey, round 2 later. I'll get you.
As he walks up to the tent, he goes, "I'll buy you an ale."
Aye, lad.
All right, great. So you're actually quite a strong lad. I like it. Great. Head over there with the 2 big lads. Make sure you don't stand too close because your head's about the right height for, just stand off to the side. Don't turn around too quickly.
Oh, what you're talking about, mate?
Now, what was your name, Scaly? My scaly friend.
Name's Ada.
Ada.
Yes.
I know what you're good at. Then you're good at maths.
Yeah, I'm quite smart.
Sorry, Matt. I saw the eye roll there. I even heard that through the mic. Reminded me of my ex-wife. So what's your special skills?
Well, the arcane or intelligence. So, any strategy?
Strategy, a battle of wits. How about we have a game of chess?
It's been a long time since I played chess, but let's have a go.
Excellent. Gentlemen, go get yourselves a drink. Me and this this dark-skinned gentleman are going to have a lovely game of chess. We will be with you shortly. So as we sit down and we will start, it's just a couple of intelligence checks, just like the other ones.
Of course.
Nothing major. Bearing in mind, Duncan is the head of the Grey Wardens. He's not there just by design. So, intelligence on intelligence. I start with a 22.
Damn. I got a 14.
Ooh. So, a few minutes into the game, I'm going to just go pieces are moved. Strategies on Duncan's side currently. I see you're using the Schrodinger technique. Congratulations. I know it well. As we roll for the second one. Yeah. Less impressive with the second roll, 11.
18 plus 4.
Cool, 18 plus stuff will definitely beat me. Looking at the side, Mojo now just looking cross-eyed, and that's not just from the beer.
Now you went for that technique. Okay.
The table now looking very even as the pieces slowly get moved off. And last but not least, if you don't win, that's disgusting.
What do you get?
3.
Okay, I beat you at a 13 plus.
Mm-hmm.
Plus
So,
add-on.
With one more move, the intelligence of the
I think
dragon
that
ball.
is checkmate, sir.
I believe you're right. Congratulations. Fair game.
Good game, good game.
Reaches over the table and gives you a shake of your hand. As the other 3 standing there enjoying their ale, Mojo's gone missing. I think he expects the game of D&D chess to last longer. So I will wait for him to come back before I introduce the next character. So after the game of chess, successfully won by Ada, another gentleman approaches Duncan and all of you gathered around the practice area. Golden armor, lions shaped into the shoulders, carvings all across the front, very regal looking. Long blonde, golden blonde hair tied up in a ponytail. Very clean cut, blue eyes, good teeth. As this gentleman walks over, he goes, "Ah, Duncan, the new recruits are looking pretty good, yes? Marvelous, marvelous. Sorry to disturb, gentlemen. My name is King Kalen of Denerim. Yes, it's me and my army. We're here. We're back up the old Grey Wardens, you know. Marvelous. Lovely to see you've decided to come and join the fight.
Pleasure to meet you, Your
Yes,
Highness.
We have some dwarves
Yep.
over in Denerim. Lovely to meet you. Your name?
My name's Bob.
Lovely to meet you. Robert, I'm going to call you because much more regal name for Bob. Robert, lovely. Pleasure. And how about you? Big, burly, rugged, and muscular. Don't care which one of you decides to jump in on any of that.
Oh no, that is me. That is definitely me. No, my name is Drago. that is my name, Drago. Drago
Still with your armor
Stonecaller.
on the floor, muscles.
Yeah, just kind of, almost like trying to get away with doing the old without really anyone
I wondered
noticing.
why he was always looking at the reflection in the water while doing all this.
There was a sexy man in the water. That is why.
I bet he was.
Bit full of himself, isn't he?
Is he a nice fella too?
He didn't say much. He did not say much, but he was a looker, definitely.
Oh, okay. I'm Mojo. But you call me Mojo because that is my name. I noticed you called in that Bob Mouse fella Robert. I'm Mojo. You call me Mojo, yeah?
Then sure, yes. I won't call you anything other than Mojo.
Okay. Are you the boss around here?
King, yes, King Kalen.
Can you keep that black scaly magic first thing away from me, please?
Sorry, did you say magic?
Magic.
Calm yourself down.
He does the magic stuff.
Calm you.
And I don't like magic thing. In my
Shut your bleeding pie out.
There's only one type of magic, people, and it's all blood magic, all of it.
It keeps going on. Drago, sort him out.
On that note,
Can someone stop that mouse from squeaking because I don't want to tread on him?
On that note, King Kalen pulls Duncan off to the side. You don't really hear everything that's being said, but if you want to roll me perceptions.
Yeah, because it's relying on me. I want to.
I lost my die.
So perception.
Landed.
20, bang on. I got a B.
5.
Great, if Mojo's the
Hang
only
on,
one that
20.
hears this.
18.
17.
Okay. All barring Bob, just because he's too close to the ground. So what you're hearing during this conversation between King K and me, you hear small parts about magic users. You know, you sort of hear you know how magic users in the Grey Wardens don't quite mix properly. Be careful what you do with this one. But once you're finished with the new recruits, don't forget to come and chat with me about heading off to see the elves. We need to plan our route. And then he sort of moves away and he goes, "Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. I will see you on the battlefield. Keep up the good work." As he sort of just turns and moves off and heads back over to his the soldiers, which are now congregating on the outside of the encampment.
Yeah, Mojo, what are you playing at, man? Saying talking about all that bleeding magic stuff that Adder's been doing.
I don't. Right, all my times, right, you might not know this, but I'm a high-ranked military personnel, as they would. That's what they call it anyway.
Yeah.
And I've seen lots of magic in my time, and there ain't nothing good that comes from magic. I'll tell you, all magic is blood magic. I don't care, and I don't like him. Like
Yeah.
the way you look with them eyes, I don't trust it.
Well,
I don't like the magic.
I'll tell you what, I completely agree with you there, actually. Yeah, no, I hate magic as well. I hate it. I think it's disgraceful if you use. No offence, Ada, by the way.
I don't care if I offended you or not. You just
Uh,
stay away from me.
but we can't go blurting. You can't go blurting your mouth like that to people. It's just sort of area. You can see there's clearly an issue with magic round here.
Hold on a minute, Bob. Hold on. Stormcaller fella, if you would stop looking at that other lovely looking bloke in the water, what do you make of this with the magic?
Oh well, my people, they do use magics, but I try and stay away from it as much as possible. You know, it's something which is what is the word?
Dirty.
Filthy. It comes with my family, but you know, I haven't seen much of anything from me. I just like to hit things with my hammer, as a great dwarf once said that I met once.
Yeah. I knew a great dwarf once around in these. But the only dwarf I ever liked, his name was Varix. He was a funny dwarf.
Sorry to disturb this conversation, gentlemen. Drago, I think you're thinking the word of heritage. Is that right? Is that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough.
That's
While you guys are chatting, Duncan's just sort of standing there, arms crossed, just listening.
I'm not even listening. I'm already pissed. I am pissed.
Just don't be doing none of that magic stuff while you're half cut, mate. All right.
What, you're pissed as in drunk pissed or pissed as in angry pissed?
Angry. Just by what I overheard.
Oh, hang on a minute, Ada. Don't you feel bad, all right? We don't mean it personally. We just...
I'm not...
Is it...
Magic's scary.
Yeah, I know, but he don't mean it in an horrible
He might
way.
turn me into a mouse, like, short person like you.
No. Don't, none of that silliness going on here.
It's all right then.
While all of this conversation is going on, another gentleman heads over to speak with Duncan. If you want to all roll me a perception, because he's completely ignored. He's walked over, completely ignored you, scowly face. Much older looking gentleman than the King Kalen.
17.
Five.
13. That's 16 for me.
16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the 15s and above. Sorry, Drago. You can hear Loghain whispering to Duncan's ears. We don't need these pathetic peasants joining our ranks. My army is all we need to see off this blight, not these ridiculous creatures. Pathetic bunch of misfits. As he just,
you hear that, Mojo?
as he turns to Duncan, he just sort of waves Duncan's expressions away and storms off and heads into the forest.
Who the bloody hell's he saying's useless and pathetic? I'm a right mind to shove my great axe up his crack and make a few more.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, don't mind him. That's General Loghain. He's for want of a better word, he's a miserable shit.
A general?
General of the army of
I
general.
was higher up ranked than a general with my army.
Yes, but I'm sorry to say, Mojo, do you know what rank you hold in this army?
Be careful what you say there, boss, because I'm really not in a good mood.
Don't be threatening no king, mate. Bloody hell.
I'm not just head of the Grey Wardens.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry, don't.
Unfortunately, you don't hold any rank in this army as of yet, Mojo, but you may.
Well, that's all right then, because as long as I've got a chance to get back to it, it's fine.
Jolly good. Now, as I was saying, I'm not this. I apologise on the behalf of General Loghain. He's been through it, fighting off the Darkspawn battling this blight alongside the Grey Wardens. He's been a very loyal follower. He is the uncle of King Kaelin's wife.
Oh, I get it. He's their family's version of Uncle Knobhead. That's it. Yeah.
Sure, as you say that, you catch Logain just sort of glance over his shoulder as he carries on walking.
Wait.
Yeah.
What rank is Duncan then?
Duncan is the head of the Grey Wardens.
So he's not part of the army. He's
No,
part of the Grey
He's
Wardens, right?
He is the boss of the Grey Wardens.
He's top boy. All right.
Sorry to interrupt you, Duncan.
If you could,
May I
no, sorry.
splash water in my face because I feel a bit, blood boiling. If you can catch my drift.
If you want some water, yes, there's the trough is over by the tents there. If you really need it, of course, yes.
Yeah, the trough.
Not a problem.
Yeah. Go splash your face with that water. I saw a couple of Grey Wardens having a piddle with them earlier.
I need a perception check on that one, Mojo. I don't remember seeing that, but all right. Sure. The Grey Wardens are held in very high regard. I don't think they're going to piss in the water, but sure.
Well, that's what I saw anyway.
Might be one of the soldiers. Definitely wasn't a Grey Warden, but cool.
So yeah, I splashed that in my just to cool myself down after hearing what I've heard.
He turns to Bob, with Mojo and Drago towering over him. He turns down to Bob and he goes, "Is that fella all right? Is he okay?"
Who?
The gentleman that's just gone over to splash his face with water.
He's all right. What's wrong? What do you think's wrong with him then?
Well, it's the magic use, you see. It's.
Well, it scares you, does it?
Me especially, yes.
Yeah, it scares me too.
I'm not the only one who don't like it.
No, Jim, stop listening to a private conversation.
Yeah, I'm with you that one. He scares me, but he seems all right. I've spent a few hours with him on the way here. He seems like a nice lad.
Well, I hope he manages it all right. Okay, all right, very well. Gentlemen, please gather round. It is we are reaching that time as the sun starts to go down. If you would all like to make rest for the evening, please enjoy the merriments. Join the men for ale, and we've got plenty of meat roasting on the fires. The women are preparing a wonderful meal for this evening. And tomorrow morning, you will be taking part in the Grey Warden's oath, as long as all of you are up for that, of course.
Oh, bollocks! Yeah, of course I am.
It's not much, but I will be sending out my soldiers to get the items required, and tomorrow morning you will become Grey Wardens.
Well, that sounds all right. What's the pay like?
Hopefully you live long enough to get paid.
Well, I intend to. I'll live this long. I've got my bloody pension.
Why wouldn't he?
Right, gentlemen, as much as I would love to, I've got other things to worry about right now. But yes, please, as I say, enjoy the merriment. Get some rest tomorrow morning. The Warden's oath.
Well,
thank you. Welcome to the camp.
Thank you. I'd like to. Yeah, don't worry.
I'd like to. No.
No, don't worry, mate.
I was just going to say, I only asked him a simple bloody question.
No.
Why wouldn't Bob live long enough to get paid? What's happening to Bob? What's Bob done wrong?
Well, that might have been a question that Duncan didn't really want to answer.
Well, I try not to think about that kind of stuff, Mojo.
So, as you spend the evening around the encampment and end up talking to many of the different soldiers in and around, you start hearing conversations between the soldiers. about what is coming. Ostagar, a huge force of all manners of creatures and beasties, as part of this new blight, are heading towards Ostagar, knowing that this is the encampment of the Grey Wardens. This is why the area has now been filled with soldiers of men. You haven't really spotted anything else other than men on site. You hear more conversations, briefly talking about King Kalen and Duncan and the other Grey Wardens heading out to see the elves, the dwarves visiting the Goliath encampments up in the hills, etc., to try and broaden the armies and build a larger force to fight off the archdemon and his blights. Although conversations have been had, nobody really knows what the archdemon is. Even the Grey Wardens themselves have never seen the archdemon. But you gather all of this during the evening from various soldiers and captains and conversations that you catch around the tent and around the campfires. Got any questions you want to ask anybody, or what are you doing?
Well,
No one's answering my bloody questions.
here, Ada, where did you learn all that magic then?
How can I answer that question?
I'm intrigued. Don't know what that means. I'm interested.
Well, I've went to school to learn how to do the arcane, thinking of a different pathway for when I was born in my family.
All right.
Sadly, I couldn't be what my family are, because their type of magic I cannot do their kind of magic. Only the spells that you'll probably see in the future is that kind that is attached to me in a sense.
Right.
I don't want to see you be doing any kind of bloody magic, not round me.
Well, I think it's all good magic from the sounds of things, Mojo.
No,
Seems like a good lad, to be honest.
Why can't you pick up a blade or something and use that?
Yeah, well, I'm sure he'll come to your aid and you change your tune soon enough. I mean, I don't like the magic either, but I'm quite interested.
But look at him, he's scaly and them eyes look evil.
Well, that's just racist.
I understand people's transgressions against, one, my race and how I look, and two, about the arcane in general. I understand the hostilities. I understand that completely.
All right. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's have a drinking challenge, right? And if you can keep up, I'll give you benefit of the doubt. You can have a clean slate with me. You up for it?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
No magic, though, to make yourself last longer.
Well, how would you know?
I will not. I promise I will not use the arcane to cheat.
Right,
hey, Dre, are you getting in on this or what?
I have my money on the big guy. Yes, what do you say?
Hey, I'm getting in on the drink, mate.
Oh,
Hey.
okay. Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
that's
of
what
course.
I'm talking about. Bloody hell.
Maybe
Okay,
Diego can pull himself away from flirting with them young ladies at the bar area. Maybe he'll come along and join in on the drinking.
He's not looking in the bleeding reflection.
Right,
He's
okay.
a strapping lad, I'll give him that. Oh, cheers, lads.
Right, so we're going to have a drinking competition.
Episode 1.
Live.
Smashed.
No complaints from me at all.
Has
So-
everyone actually got an alcoholic beverage with them? Because we could turn this into a real drinking competition.
I got work in the morning.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
What about with hydraulics?
Throwing people's like fucking cats in the back of the truck.
Do you know what actually said that? My cat actually just lifted her head up and looked up
Oh
at me.
shit! You stay in tonight.
And my
Oh,
cat actually just looked up at me and just say, "Who said that?"
Right, okay. So a drinking game. Excellent. Cool. Well, there is plenty of ale knocking around the campsite, so you've got your own keg. You fill up, and how are we going to do this? We've done drinking games before. Great. Yeah. Cool. So number one, all roll me Constitution. Just the checks, not saving throws as such. Just constitute. Just a D20 plus your Constitution modifier.
10.
A D20 plus. Did you say D20 plus?
A D20 plus your Constitution
Right.
modifier.
22.
Oof, Draco leading the way.
22.
Obviously.
22 matched it. 22.
Just doing shot. Drago's just doing shots of vodka.
Now you're on ale. You're all on the same drink. Fair is fair.
Yeah. So yeah, we got equal on that one.
Right.
22.
Adder, what was yours?
15.
15. Okay. So Bob is already starting to dribble a little bit, and the eyes are starting to cross with a 10. The 22 is quite good, and yeah, okay, cool. Another round, gents. Yes, great.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Hey,
Now
careful there, Bob.
Roll me another one, then.
Yeah, you got to remember, I'm old. I've been out of the game for ages.
Bob, roll me with a disadvantage.
Ah, bloody hell.
You're already pissed after one.
Taking the piss, this bloke. Ah, 2 18s I rolled, plus 4, 22.
Second wind.
He's not out of it yet, lads. He's not out of it
18.
yet.
That's a 21 for me.
Ooh, in the game.
Oh, yeah, we did another one, haven't
16.
we? 21 plus 2. 23.
How'd you roll a 21 on a D20?
Hey? D20?
Yeah. Plus your Constitution. You said 21 plus 2.
Oh, sorry, that's 20 plus 2.
Oh.
My constitution's plus 2.
Okay. So
22, yeah.
All right, yeah, you're all still going. The beer's flowing. You're all starting, the chins are getting wet. The shirts are starting to get a bit damp. But you're all still
That's a bit
going.
racist, isn't it? That's a bit racist, isn't it? The chins are getting wet.
Yeah, chins, as in, the thing underneath the mouth.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, dear.
Keep going.
Well, we're rolling again.
Yeah. You've got to start getting some elimination.
19.
All of you roll with, you're all starting to get pissed now. All roll with
Oh.
19.
disadvantage.
All right.
Oh.
I got a natural 20, and then I got a natural 1.
19 again.
Oh,
Okay.
I got 13.
At a natural 20 and then a 14 plus 3, so that is a 17.
So 17 on Adder. What was Bob's?
13.
Mojo?
19.
Drago, you are eliminated.
Oh, the other big fella went down already.
Unfortunately, he started off strong, and you saw him. He downed the pint, and he slammed it on the table, looking strong in the eyes, and then all of a sudden, just kind of went. Ooh.
That keg was not good. Okay.
Yeah, well, body's
well,
too much
Drago
time in the
picking it-
bleeding mirror.
While Drago is picking himself up under the table, all of you roll again. Constitution with disadvantage.
Where are my contact lenses?
20. 18 plus 2. 20.
6.
Is that with the disadvantage, Mojo? Rolling 2, take the lowest.
Yeah.
What you rolled an 18 on the lowest dice.
Yeah, because the highest one was a 20.
Wow. Okay. Your D&D Beyond's very kind to you.
I know. Do you know? I know. That's why I even thought about deleting it all and then doing the reboot.
Yeah, it's far too generous to you.
I got 11.
Okay, Bob.
6.
Guess
I fell on my keys.
Guess who's joining Drago underneath the table? And in the best dwarf impression, he goes, "Just like I said, he can't hold his drink."
It's all brown.
Exactly. As Bob just slowly sinks off the bench and drifts underneath the table. We're down to 2.
Well, okay, Magic Man.
The
Let's
dragon,
see
the Dragonborn and the Goliath. Roll me
Let's see
again.
what we got.
Disadvantage.
Right,
Ah.
17 and 19. So 17's the lowest.
So 19 with the +2. That sounded like Ada lost.
Yep, I got a 5.
Oh.
So after another, this keg is now bone dry. As Ada finishes off this final, he sticks it down. He looks out with his green eyes as he just slowly seeing sort of just fade away. Mojo's still going strong. He's now picked up the keg, turned the tap, and just trying to take the last little drip.
I'll tell you what.
If anybody other than the Goliath had won that, I would have been surprised. I've got to be honest.
I'll tell you what, lads. I don't know if you're still awake, but hell, you guys ain't half bad. I'll tell you what, Magic Man. You proved something to me tonight. I think you might be all right. I'll man on my word. Clean slate. Just careful where you stick your magic things, all right? Here we go.
Anything else for the night after the drinking game?
I think Bob's
Yeah, I need
sleeping.
myself a couple of women and a good night's kit.
Well, you're not going to get any women because most of the women on the camp are family women, wives of the soldiers.
What kind of bloody place is this?
Well, you know, you're in an army encampment. What were you expecting to find?
Are there any giraffes about?
Fucking giraffes! I can't escape the bastard thing. No giraffes.
Oh, I'll go to bloody bed then.
Good. Dream of giraffes.
I bloody will at all.
Is that all of you going to?
Hold on, I'm going to go send you something.
I'm gone. I'm asleep.
Ooh, I'm good.
Bob's fucking KO'd for the night.
Drago, he found. I'll take it. Drago found his contacts.
Yes.
Good. Or his keys. What else was he looking for?
Oh no, I found my keys. I fell on them, so I found them straight away.
Excellent. Yeah. Has he put his armor back on you, or is he still flexing?
No, let's assume he's kind of conked out, face down in the mud, and just snoring really loudly.
I can imagine that.
On his face.
Such an odd cleric.
He ain't going to like that, knowing he's got mud all over his face in the morning. He likes his face, from what I could gather.
Oh, Bill stuck in his beard and everything.
Yeah, he's a good-looking fella, though. Give him that.
So as the night draws near, all the soldiers start to make their ways into their tents or finding various areas propped up against trees or leaning on a stump, just pulling their helmets down over their eyes and drifting off into sleep. Drago face down underneath the table, shirt off still after flexing earlier on, rumbling the trees, making the birds fly away. Just as you do. Mojo still skulking around trying to empty any last little bit out of the barrels that he can find.
Just that laugh.
There'll be plenty of that tonight.
Bob and Ada managed to make their way with some direction from a couple of the soldiers to an empty tent where they've managed to cuddle under some animal furs, hide blankets and things like that have been left in there. They managed to cuddle down for a sensible night. As the night draws in, Ada, would you roll me a perception, please?
A perception. Cool. That is an 18 plus 3. So 21.
So during your night's rest, you start to have dreams, visions, if you would call them anything. Dark clouds, smoke, fire burning. As you hear screams and the sound of clashing metal. As you wake the following morning.
I hope that is just a bad dream.
As Duncan pokes his head in the tent. Good morning, gentlemen. It's that time. If you'd like to join me out in the practice area again, where's the rest of you?
No, Mum, I don't want to go to school. What? Oh, it's you.
Oh, you're not in here, Mojo.
Is it just Ada?
All that's in there, I've got Bob and Ada in the tent. This is who Duncan is.
Oh, bloody what? Me head's pounding.
Good night, was it? I thought you might enjoy yourselves.
I can't remember a blooming thing.
Excellent. Do you know where the rest of your comrades are?
Well, they'd be around here
I think
somewhere,
that
wouldn't
at
they?
that table we were at last night when we were having that drinking game.
What drinking game? What are you on about?
Many a dream. Yes, I did partake in a bit of a drinking game myself. As you can see, I won.
Very alert, you lot, aren't you?
Neither here nor there. I suppose we better go and find them. Get yourselves ready, gents, and I'll see you in the practice area in a few minutes.
May I talk to you in private, Duncan?
Right. Yeah, of course. Yes.
Well, you can't say in front of me then.
Apparently, he can't, Bob. Sorry.
You taking the piss, you. I don't know whether to trust you.
Hold on a minute. And there was me thinking I should start.
Mojo, you're not there. Shut up.
Well, you didn't specify where I was.
Well, you were off looking for mate. We'll find you in a minute. You're not in the tent.
I'm with Drago. We're staring at two hands.
No, you're not. I'll tell you where you are in a minute. Shut up.
Yeah, Bob walks out the tent and lets them have their moment.
Thanks, Bob. See you in the practice area in a minute. If you want to grab yourself some breakfast, I'm sure there's something cooking on a fire somewhere.
Yeah, I'll find something.
So yes, what can I do for you, my reptilian?
I don't want to alarm you, but I don't know if it's a very bad dream or it might be a vision, I could say, of like burning trees and clashing of steel. So I don't know if that means they're coming closer or anything else.
I was afraid this might happen. Did you see where? Did you notice anything in the backgrounds, or just sounds?
It was like burning, like a burning forest, and then people screaming, and the clashing of.
I
Sword.
was concerned about this. Magic users and the Grey Wardens don't generally go hand in hand. I will do my best to look after you, but for now, keep this to yourself. You haven't told anybody else other than me.
No, I just woke up, and as soon as you came in, I told you.
Very well. Keep this to yourself for the moment, and we'll speak again.
Okay.
As for that, we must go and find your friends. I will see you in the practice area.
Okay, sir.
As Duncan makes his way out of the tent, probably the most worried look you've seen on his face, even more worried than when the two hulking men smashed up his targets on the previous day. As he walks over to the what was the party tent the night before, where quite a lot of the soldiers were found drinking, he finds Drago Stormcaller still laying face down next to the empty keg with a lot of goblets and mugs strewn everywhere. And as he leans down, just gently puts his hand on the back of his head. Good morning, Drago.
Oh no!
Love it.
Breakfast time.
Disadvantage all around.
Drago. As Duncan walks out of the tent, he goes over to the trough, fills up one of the feeding buckets from the horses, comes in and
What? I hope this is water. What is it? Who are you? What? Oh, hello.
Good morning, Drago. If you would like to put some clothes on and head over to meet your friends, I will meet you in the practice area. It's time for your Warden's Oath.
Okay, I would like to not put clothes on, but I will go and meet my friends. Yes, okay.
Flex away, my friend. Flex away.
Very well, very well.
Do you happen to know where the large Mojo, I believe his name was, that's what he wanted me to call him. Do you know where he is?
No, I think you need to ask around, because I think someone has drugged this alcohol, because I fell asleep straight away, and that does not normally happen to me. I passed out, and I have no idea where anybody is. So let me get my things together, but I have not seen him, no.
Well, please grab yourself some food. Do your best to wake up, and I will see you in the practice area as soon as I find your Goliath friend. Now,
Okay, very well.
as Duncan sort of looks out in the puzzled look on his face now, as he's sort of looking around the camp, expecting to see this huge 7-foot man, easily, because he would be at least a foot taller than most of the people in the camp. And finding nothing, asking some of the soldiers, have you seen a Goliath? Most of them not pointing out or not knowing where this giant of a man is. Whilst walking around the outskirts of the camp, Duncan then starts to hear.
Very good at that.
Thanks. I've had a lot of practice. That's why I'm
I
single.
sound like when I snore. I snore like this.
No. As Duncan peers over a fallen log on the outskirts of this wooded area, he sees 2 feet poking up in the air. As he peers over, he sees a Goliath man laying on his back, asleep in the bushes. As he attempts to waking up, shaking the feet. Mojo! Mojo! Walks over to the trough, fills up the bucket, comes over, splash.
What the bloody hell? Oh, Hugh, what do you want?
Good morning, Mojo. It's that time. Grab some breakfast. Meet me in the practice area as soon as you're able. Come on. Thank you very much. You look like you had a good night.
Yeah, I'm happy because I've got hangover. I'm happy. That means it was a bloody good night. Breakfast. They got to tell me twice now, mate. I'll be there this second. Hold it.
Oh, for God's sake.
Okay.
Yeah. Mojo's going to die. I can see it. It's in his future. That's my vision. So after a few minutes now, Duncan has managed to gather you all after your night's excitement of your drinking games. As you all gather, Duncan stands in front of you, two other Grey Wardens standing either side. As he goes, gentlemen, you have been recruited to join the Grey Wardens. Is this correct?
Yes.
Thank you, Bob.
I think so.
Mojo too?
Yes.
That is my aim.
Excellent. Well, the way to join the Grey Wardens, gentlemen, is to pass this final test. You've proved your strength, your intelligence, but now it is time to show your inner strength, the strength of your soul, the strength of your being. My soldiers went out. They found some of the dark spawns, and now we have. And he pulls this a goblet, pretty meager, rather than gold, made out of silver. Few dents. This is this ceremonial goblet itself. In my hand, I hold darkspawn blood.
Hang on a minute. What the bloody hell's a darkspawn?
That's what you're here to fight.
Right.
Well,
I don't know. He called me intelligent. No one's ever called me intelligent before. I'm still trying to work that one out.
show me how intelligent you are, Mojo, by drinking this.
Okay. Hold on.
Tastes like berries.
Oh no.
Oh.
What's he doing?
That was the easiest one I had to do. So, thank you, Mojo. As you can see, it's pretty harmless at the moment. But by drinking this, you show your true inner strength, and this will, by passing this final test, you will be a member of the Grey Wardens.
Right.
Who wants to show me their mettle?
We got to drink that.
Yes.
It's not bad, really. It's got a bit of a kick to it, but it's all right.
How do you feel?
Still over, mate, to be honest.
Yeah. All right, well, we can't. Anyone else want to go first? Drago, you go and get yourself up there, son.
Okay, you know what? If it's good enough for Big Boy, I will do it too. Okay, give me the cup.
Well, I did have something for you, but if you're willing, that's very good. Yeah. Yeah. If you're willing, Drago. I mean, Mojo did it. I mean, he's strong enough to take it. How about you?
Yes, I am just as strong, so I will drink. I will drink.
Thank you. Strong. You did, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Well, potato, tomato. Okay. So give me the cup. Okay.
What's that in?
So, as Drago, Mojo, Drago have now taken a swig. Bob, how about you next?
Well, I don't know. Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
Bob, I promise you, mate, it's okay.
18.
Yeah, this is the Warden's oath.
Go then, get it.
This is the final test. Pass
stop bloody talking about it. Here's the bloody thing. I'll get down with it.
Bob.
Excellent. So,
Yeah, we're all going down my beard.
You take the goblet, yeah. So with this, this isn't normal looking blood. This blood is almost black as it starts to dribble on the side of your white beard.
I'll never get that out.
Black blood.
Well, yeah.
I just drank black blood.
Well, I think,
Yes. Now,
Oh crap!
well, it's too late now, mate.
and would the three of you now roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
You can chuck it up, couldn't you?
Oh God.
Wait your fingers down your throat, son.
Only three of us.
Yeah, because Adder hasn't drunk it yet.
Nat 20,
A constitution,
16.
yeah?
so 24.
24. Okay, cool.
16.
Cool.
Yeah, 16 as well.
Okay, I'll just make notes. I've got 2 16s and a 24. Okay. You all start to, although you don't get overcome with sickness, your head starts to blur, your vision starts to be impaired as you all slowly start to drift into unconsciousness.
Oh, they spiked this as well.
Oh,
Even the 24.
hold on. I usually drink way more than this before I start feeling like this.
And unconscious. Great.
I'm just going to go to the toilet while I'm unconscious. Right?
Yeah, that's right. You can stay unconscious. I've got to deal with that now.
I do say, what the hell happened?
This is where they drift into a state of unconsciousness. This is where their mind and their soul will fight against the darkspawn blood. If it overcomes them, unfortunately, death becomes them. If they're strong against it, they will wake as a Grey Warden with a new strength, a new vigor, and they will be able to sense the presence of darkspawn. But you, my friend, I asked the question. This is at your own risk. Do you want to become a Grey Warden?
I'll do an intelligence check. Just go like see all the history of the dark spawn linked to spell.
If you want to do a history check, I mean,
yeah,
as a wizard, you're book learned, so
that's what I want to ask. I don't want to jump in like all the others did.
Well, Mojo was the easiest one to sucker into that. It was great.
So that is an 18 plus 6.
So you go over the history of the Darkspawn. You think back to stuff that you've read previously. 4 centuries ago, when the Darkspawn fought in.
I do apologise, but I need to go sort something out.
Right, I will pause because I'm not going to explain this to anybody else. Right, so now that everybody else has gone because they're unconscious, so doesn't matter. You think back to the history of what you read from 4 centuries ago, from the original arrival of the Blight. The archdemon himself, or herself, nobody really knows, is what controls the Blight. The Blight, a mixture of darkspawn, goblins, ghouls, all manner of creatures come to the aid of the archdemon. It's all about death and conquering the world. Anything that is good and righteous will be destroyed. You remember back to the magic use and how dark magic can be abused and used by the archdemon. By drinking the darkspawn blood, you may be susceptible to the archdemon, but it also may make you even more powerful than you could have possibly imagined.
High risk, high reward.
Basically, yeah.
Is there like me looking at Duncan with that conversation I had with him earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any like sign of I shouldn't take it, I should take it?
I mean, from what you remember from the conversation, Duncan looked worried from the vision that you had, but that could already be the fact that your powers are already merging with the archdemon. You might be able to see what the archdemon sees, or even what the It's fine. I'll watch or what the archdemon is thinking.
I'll go say, if this means that you and the Grey Wardens can trust me, then I will take the cup.
I respect your decision. As he passes you over the goblet, he goes, "Good luck."
Thank you.
Constitution saving throw, please.
That's fine.
With disadvantage.
Fair enough, I understand. That is an 8 plus 3, so 11.
Cool. So, Adder, the last of you, to drink the darkspawn blood, as he fades into unconsciousness. You all start to have these dreams, dark dreams, black smoke, fire, the clashing of metal.
Deja vu.
Buildings tumbling down, bodies strewn across the lands of a battlefield. Beasts and creatures swarming over the land as a dark shroud slowly starts to enter your minds. With a glance of a dark green eye, almost penetrating your souls. Mojo is the first to wake.
Did you say soul? Hole.
Oh,
It penetrates your soul, mate.
why am there?
Depending on how long you're unconscious, we won't penetrate your role.
Sorry.
What happened there? What is everyone asleep? What's going on?
So Mojo, the first one to wake up. Duncan and the Grey Wardens are no longer there. There is now a smoke-filled air. The sky is dark. The camp almost empty, barring a couple of soldiers remaining, as the rest of you slowly start to wake. You have all now passed through the Warden's oath. And as you wake, one soldier screams over and goes, "You must hurry, quick! I've got your orders. Duncan has said for me to get you to the Watchtower, to send signal to Loghain's forces to move in. The Blight is here. They're across the bridge. We've already lost half of our forces. Duncan, the Grey Wardens, King Kalen and his army have already met them on the front. You must head east to the Watchtower, head to the top and send the signal to Loghain for his army to move in."
Yep.
Hang on a minute, we just bloody woke up. What's all this?
Yes, and
Anyone else get
you've
that?
woken up just in time to join the fight, my friend.
Oh, you're taking the piss, you are, mate. Hang on, right, yeah.
Nice to see you haven't lost any of your fight during your sleep.
No. Well, you know, got a job to do, you got to do it, ain't you? Here we
I'm
go.
up for a bit of a battle today.
Are you feeling it, are you, Mojo? Yeah?
I'm bloody feeling it,
You're
mate.
in the
I swear.
mood. Well, that's what I like to hear.
It's very lovely that you're feeling it, but could you move it as well? East.
Oh,
East is the direction.
bloody
Thank you,
hell.
gentlemen.
All right, I'm
You
going.
see how old I am? Go on in, let's go.
As the soldier sort of like points in a direction and heads back to running through the forest and heading back towards the bridge. As a flaming projectile flies overhead, striking the ruins next to the encampment as boulders and rocks from what is left of the Ostergar castle come crashing down onto the side of the camp.
Oh, bollocks.
By the maker, what the bloody hell is that all about?
I reckon.
Let's not wait to find out.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good, yeah. Yeah. Let's get a move on.
So as you stand up, you get your bearings, and you're going to head east.
That's the plan.
That's what he
That's
said.
all we can do.
Aye.
Cool. As you start to make your way across the encampment, now seeing that the encampment is completely empty, women and children gone, all soldiers sent to the front. You are the last remaining 4 in the camp. And as you stand and start to make your way across, some of the forces have already started to make their way into the dark spawn encampment. And that is where I'm going to have a quick break while I set up the map.
Ready?
Let's go.
Set up. Let's get this show on the road.
Ew.
Busy, isn't it?
Well, damn.
There we go.
Ain't that lovely?
So there we go. This is the encampment where you guys have been enjoying your merriment. As you can see, there's the log that we found.
What?
Yeah, right there. Right there.
All right.
There's the log that his feet were sticking over.
Yeah.
Right. So yes.
It's comfortable.
Who's who? I can
Who's
see
who?
the Goliath.
Right. So we have
I'm that big.
I see the wizard.
we have one Goliath.
Yep.
We have what the huge hulking Zangief type Drago.
Yeah.
One little dwarf fella.
Yeah.
With white hair.
Yep.
And one black dragonborn.
Nice.
See.
There you go.
Let's put some combat music on.
Yes, because you need that. Dum 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 dum. I keep going to Mortal Kombat. I don't know why.
I know. I can't
Where
believe
is you?
I can't
So,
believe
gentlemen, you are under attack. Please roll for initiative.
Cool. Exit full screen. So I can find out my initiative.
I love rolling low. I love it.
14.
Hold on. Right.
Come on, you know the drill.
20 and above.
20.
Ooh. Nice one, Cyril.
I know.
Cool. 15 to 20.
Oh, God.
Wow. Okay. 10 to 15.
I like the sound of group initiative.
I got 11.
Okay, cool.
I got 14.
Oh, all right. Mojo,
Ju.
Drago,
Boy, don't take the piss out of my name.
Sorry.
and then
Just slipped out.
and that will leave me with Bob. What did you get?
Oh, I got a 7.
Marvelous.
Yeah, old age, you see.
It's all right. Well, you're not last, so that's not a terrible thing.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I didn't roll very well. Cool. So, yeah, we're going to start with. We'll get ourselves underway with Ada. What you can see in front of you, you've got 2 goblins and 2 wolf spiders.
Oh no!
I remember how much.
Oh, no, wolf spider. Can I see him? See the wolf spiders where I am standing.
Yes.
Okay. Are they 60 feet away from me?
They're 20 feet away from you.
Cool, even better.
I mean, all right, maybe 25. But yes, they're definitely within reach of a 60-foot spell. Good like that.
Alright. I'm gonna try hit them both with acid splash. Are they? So can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Of course I can. With a first one with a 20, second one with a 21.
Well, that means they don't take any damage. And that's my turn.
What?
That's a good start.
Acid splash.
Hey, go forces! Woo!
Wow.
Yeah, if they fail, they can do damage. But if they save, nothing. It means fuck all.
Yeah, their dex is actually quite high. Well, that surprised me. But cool. Okay. That brings
I
me.
do apologize, fellows.
That brings me straight to my goblins. So my goblins' full movement is not going to even get them into combat, but they're going to run in. And as they're running in, they're going to pull out their short bows and they're going to go straight for the big hulking fella in the middle. So, Drago, you're going to get hit with a... Well, you're not going to get hit with a... Even if you were naked, that wouldn't hit. With a 9.
It would not. No.
And a 19.
19 is enough, yes.
Where is Drago within 5 feet of me?
Yes.
I'd like to impose disadvantage on that attack.
15.
15 is not enough.
Ah.
Oh, I got you, lad.
Aren't you still naked?
No, I've stuck the chainmail on now.
Sure you did. All right, cool. So yeah, so the goblins have run in. They both sort of ping ping and absolutely nothing. This just giant,
puts
giant
his
Hulk
shield in the
man
way.
just looking down at him, just laughing in this weird Russian accent.
Oh,
It's on the hips.
Love it. Love it. And yeah, cool. Okay. That brings us to Mojo.
Right, I'm going to take my great axe.
You're going to move first, though, right?
Yes, I'll go up to the one that's closest to me.
I do believe this little goblin might die, but go on.
I'm going to take my great axe, and I'm going to go straight at him. Just give him a big swipe. 15 plus 6.
I mean, it's a hit. I'm going to buy you a set of dice. I don't want you doing D&D Beyond anymore. These are ridiculous rolls.
All right.
The tide will turn, my friend.
Does she move when he faces
That's
the
it.
big
That's
boss?
That's
That's
it.
that once.
Okay, that's a hit, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right, frenzy.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Have I got another attack on me?
Well, you haven't rolled any damage for this one yet. You've only.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, my damage. Sorry. Very good point at the moment here. He's a 10.
10 damage. So these goblins come running in. They fire off 2 quick shots with the bow. As this Goliath comes running out with a giant axe, and with one huge cleave of a swing, just you see this goblin disappear off into the distance. One goblin down.
Okay.
I say.
Can I attack the other one?
You haven't got a second attack at the minute.
Right. Okay. Can I frenzy?
No, you can rage.
Rage. That's the one. Yeah. Can I rage, please?
Yes,
One.
you can rage.
Right. I'm gonna rage.
which will bring you on for the next turn.
Yep. Okay.
Cool. Marvelous. So yeah, one goblin down with one swing. I wasn't expecting it to be quite that quick. Well, maybe I was. Okay, that will bring us down to Drago.
Okay.
Assuming that
I'll
she's
just
gonna hurt just as much.
saunter up to the other goblin that's there, and I'll say to him, "Oh, you were very clever, my friend, in attacking the strongest one here, but you made one big mistake. You attacked the strongest one here." And I take the warhammer out.
That is so much.
Strongest. Who's strongest? I beat him. Man.
Try and hit him with a warhammer. For 7, no. In fact, for 21, no. Well, I can't do maths. What's 13 plus 6? 19. 19 to hit.
They're definitely a hit.
Yes. So that will be, I've got it clenched in both hands, so that'll be a D10.
Yes, even your model is holding it with two hands.
Ah, that's convenient.
How's that?
So,
It was like I
Tally ho.
so I hit him for 9 damage.
Great. So, like the big Goliath next to you, you step out and with one huge wind up and a boom, like you guys are playing home runs with goblins. The goblin disappears off over to the other side of the ground, barreling through one of the tents.
I'm a bit
just
not moving.
disappointed. I thought he was going to splatter him all over the place, not send him flying over there like I did. But what a nice hit.
I'll just put my fist out to Mojo and be like, "Yes, let's do the the fist bump of the fist. Come on,
Yes, fist bump. Boom.
that's it. Yes."
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Work on it.
Bob.
Mojo, Mojo's the one at the bottom, yeah?
This is Mojo.
Yeah. Here, Mojo, chuck me into them bleeding spider. Once you cut the legs off, there'll be nothing. Can I get to throw me into the spiders?
No, because Mojo would have to use his action to throw you, so it'd be his turn.
Can he use my
I'll
action?
do it. I will do it. If he wants it, I will do it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, no, unfortunately not, because it would be his action. If you had, I mean, as a fighter, if you had the ability to tell him to throw you, but you don't get that for
Commander's strike. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not at that level yet.
you haven't got that.
But
Sorry, Bob.
you know, what about the rule of cool?
Says no.
No, the rule of cool. I'll let him throw you on his turn.
All right then. Right, I'm going to throw that hot pot at the spiders.
It's a bloody hot pot.
Okay, great.
I'll
Right,
be all right.
you move over to the pot. You pick it up. I mean, the camp's been out for a while. The pot's cold. The fire's out. So as you pick up this pot, you're
The
now
pot's
holding
cold. That's pointless.
it. No, you do what, mate?
No, I'm not throwing the pot. I'm running up to the spiders.
Make your fucking mind up.
Well, you said that you didn't. I thought the pot was hot.
No, you said you want to throw a hot
All
pot.
right, I throw. I run up to spiders,
Right,
and I've got
25 feet of movement,
yeah,
which gets
yeah.
there.
Am I? So I'm what? I'm not 5 feet away, am I?
No, you're not. Anything else?
Well, I'm gonna shoot him with a crossbow then. In the face
Yeah. Yes,
Right.
in your face.
for a dirty 20.
Cool. It's definitely a hit.
Either one on the right.
Cool. Just
Shoot the leg off.
shoot the leg off. You shoot it. Go on.
Yeah.
Damage.
Oh yeah. Shit. I forgot about that.
Demiage. I need to know what the demiage is.
7.
Excellent. So as you're running in, you pull up your little crossbow with a and it strikes the spider on one of its many shoulders. The spider lets out a little as it gets hit.
Dirty things.
Got anything else, Bob?
That'd be me for now.
Okay, cool. That brings us to the spider's turn. And,
Bollocks.
guess what these spiders are going to do? This dwarf has just run straight up to them. Both spiders are going to come out, and they're going to make it like this.
Oh, little pack tactics.
Swarm there. Swarm
Sorry.
swarm the little dwarven man. The first one is going to attempt a bite. So here we go with a bite. Oh, that's a cracking start with a natural 1.
Miss.
Yes, of course it does. Marvellous. Because I'm not going to get any luck with this first combat, am I? And the second one is going to do exactly the same with a 16.
Miss.
Of course it does. So both spiders come running out onto this small dwarf, smothering him with arms and legs and tentacles going down. But their fangs on these small wolf spiders unable to penetrate Bob's armour.
Well, just babies, isn't they?
And that will bring us back to Ada.
Okay. Should I raise the spell slot? That is the question. I'll go try something else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go try the spell Infestation
Okay.
on the spider that's nearest to me.
Okay.
And can you make a Constitution saving?
I can certainly try. That will be... Oh, see, now I can't do squat for attacking. That is 17.
What does that do? Again, it does nothing.
Oh, really? Wow. I'm surviving the magic currently. Cool. Anything else you want to try and...
I can't do anything else.
Okay. Hey, I've got to go ask these questions.
I
Cool.
know.
That will bring us back to Mojo.
Right. How far can I get? Have I got enough to get up to him?
What, your 40 feet of movement or something crazy like that?
Hold on, isn't it?
Whoa.
30 feet.
30 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Well, get my 30-foot stick. Yeah, I think we're all right.
Yeah. Right, okay. Yeah, I'll go up to. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm raging, so I can frenzy. Yes.
Frenzy gives you a second attack. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it. Frenzy.
Cool. Just to point out that after the combat and your frenzy, you will suffer 1 point of fatigue.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Just so you're aware.
Yep. No, that's fine. Right.
Fine.
Again, take my great axe against this dude right in front of me, the one on the right.
Take a swing.
Yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, Bob, look at this little bastard. As I take a swipe. And we are going with a 16.
That's a hit. That's your lowest roll of the night.
No, my lowest roll of the night's 14.
Oh, 14 then. Sorry.
Damage is 8.
Cool. So, yeah. You run up with this huge axe.
Yeah.
And with one mighty cleave, split the spider in half.
Yeah. There you go, Bob. There you go. No more legs.
Oh, lovely.
Right. I'm going to turn to the other one.
A little bit of movement required, but yeah, sure. You still have
Okay.
left on your 40.
Right, Bob, where would you like me to hit this little sucker?
Chop his face off.
Chop his face off? All right, I'll give it a go. Okay.
Dirty little thing.
So that gives me a 13. Bloody hell.
That's a hit.
And the damage on that one is a 9 plus 4 is 13.
Right. And as you step across to the other spider in one fell swing, with a cleave that spider in half too.
There you go. There you go, Bob. Look at that, mate.
Well done there, lad.
And
Anything else around? Or are we good?
no, you're good.
We're good.
Yeah.
Well.
The joy of low level combats. They don't last long.
Yeah, I know.
Easy.
Like some of those other battles and everything that have gone on for about 2 hours.
So, yeah, I mean, from what came into the camp on that combat, they easily dealt with all of you. You're now hearing the crashes and clanging of metal coming from the bridgeway where you entered into Ostergar. Again, standing there looking over the watchtower, having taken out these goblins and spiders. Another flaming projectile flies overhead, crashing into the ruins. More boulders and bricks come crashing down onto the edge of the encampment.
Oh no.
We should head east before any of those boulders try and hit us.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, Magic Man. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, he's the brains of the
I think we should go. We should make haste. Let's get out of here.
As you okay,
Drago, please stop looking at that other sexy man in the reflection in the water. Come on, we've got things to do.
Sorry. Okay, let's go.
so as you start making your way out of the encampment now, you're pushing through rubble, broken bits of Ostergar itself laying on the floor, fallen statues. Now you're starting to move closer and closer to the watchtower. You're now starting to see bodies of soldiers laying there dead, blood stains on the grass areas as you're pushing through. You see now in front of you a tall, possibly 50 to 100 feet tall tower standing in front of you. Like the rest of Ostergar, the brickwork on it is old, tattered and worn, but what you see remains of the watchtower from the original blight from 4 centuries ago.
What are you gonna do? Go up there.
That takes me back. Whoa. Look at all of these bodies here, lads. Oh, whatever's called it, I just make me blood boil. This is by the maker. I'm getting pissed off. I hate all this unnecessary bloodshed. What do you think we should do? Through this tower?
I don't know. Get a better view, I suppose. I don't know what the bloody hell's going on.
Well, let's hope that there's someone inside this tower so we can light the beacon so Logan's army can actually, press forth.
That's a good idea. I hope I don't let rip because this tower's not in good shape. I'll probably let rip and the thing will fall down. I don't know. I think that's a good idea. Let's go light this beacon. What do you reckon?
If you're going to let rip, I might stay down here.
If I let rip, he'll be permanently down there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What do you think, Drago?
I think we should go. This is not good. I think we need to alert the rest of the people to come and help. Yes, let's go east and let's get to this tower.
Yeah, let's do it, lads. Let's go.
So you start making your way up this small stone staircase, leading you up to the gates of the old watchtower. The tower itself, 50 feet in diameter. Now, as you're getting closer and closer, the height of it, standing roughly 100 feet tall. As you approach the large double gates, rotten and worn and beaten from the years that this has been standing. Are you going in?
How big is the entrance? Sorry.
Two double doors, 10 feet high, 10 feet wide.
This place, is it still within the encampment?
Yes, you're still within Ostergaard.
All right, so it shouldn't have anything too nasty in there.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking of my mannerism of Mojo's pissed and determined. So I would be thinking he'll be going in kind of maybe rushing with intention, whilst the others might be wanting to be a little bit more cautious. Mojo doesn't think that way because of all the danger that's clearly been around.
Well, you want us to stay down here and stay on the door?
Oh, I don't mind. I want to get in. I want to find out what the bloody hell's going on.
You
I
go
like
in.
seeing this.
I'll take the rear.
What's the order of going in? Just so I've got it in my head.
Right, well, I'll go in first then, seeing as I'm going with that intention about everyone else.
Is there any way to kind of like, I don't know, I have a feeling there's something. So is there a way to do kind of like a check to see if there's anything around the tower that would indicate that something has gone in there already, or?
You can certainly do if you want to just do perception or you want to investigate it.
Hold on.
Do investigate.
BRB.
May I use my familiar, please?
You can use your familiar.
So I will patch myself, in a safe place. And I ask either Mojo, Bob, or Drago, say, the plan of, I'm going to use my familiar to go, check ahead of this Watchtower to see if there's any of those goblins or any others of the blights in there. But to do so, you need to protect my body. Is that okay with you, Rob?
We can do this for you, yes. You send your little dragon in and we will look after you, yes.
Little dragon.
I suppose let's do it that way.
What are you sending your? Well, what's the name with the familiar? It needs a name.
I told you its name. It's called Baldric.
Baldric. That was it. Okay.
Baldric.
Some beans. Cool. So, what are you sending Baldric in as?
It's gonna be a serpent.
Okay, we're sending it in as a snake. Okay.
Yes.
So in this broken door, you can see that there are holes, and where the doors are basically worn, easily enough room for a snake to make its way through. So you patch yourself in now. You're looking through the eyes of the snake.
Yep.
As the snake weaves its way underneath the door, slithering in and looking around, you can see that this building has been used as part of the encampment. Tapestries still hang on the walls. Grey Warden regalia hanging in there. Tables with silverware still on it. From meals, dinners, banquets that may have been held in this hall. But now bodies lay strewn all on the ground floor. And as Baldric moves further in, spider webs start to show across the walls. But circling the tower, you see an old wooden staircase heading up to the top.
Okay. I'm gonna make Baldric hide in one of the dead bodies, stealthing, so
Nice.
he will not get attacked by any.
Okay,
They do a patrol, they won't see him.
fine. Okay.
What's going on? What are we doing here then?
Baldric makes his way and sort of, it doesn't slither into one of the dead bodies, but sort of tucks itself into the armour.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Of one of the dead soldiers. Yeah, that's fine.
And I come to, and I will relay all that information to my teammates of there might be spiders and probably other goblins up in that tower.
Oh, we ain't got a problem with no goblins or spiders. We're just doing out the last lot.
I do not know what the quantity of that would be up there. I just know there's a lot of spider webs all going up.
Bojo, get yourself in there, lad.
All right. Let's go. Right. So, right, where am I? So, am I already at this? Am I near where this?
You're looking at the door. The door's like there.
Right. We've fortunately boot the door open.
Cool. Yeah, it falls off its hinges and just collapses onto the floor.
Drago, you should go in next.
Old and rotten and rickety.
Right. Okay. Can I roll an investigation so I can see what's?
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to roll. You've basically been told. Dead bodies.
I was just seeing if there's going to be anything else.
No, dead bodies lay on the floor around.
What about inspecting the dead bodies?
If you really want to.
I mean, I'm just wondering if there's anything in particular that any of the bodies could have on them. Let's right, I'll roll an investigation check. Is a 14.
Looking over all the dead bodies, yeah, you see they're wearing a small amount of armor. The weapons that they're using are very basic: short swords, daggers, maybe the odd spear laying down. Most broken now from the combats that have been had. They're not carrying anything else of any use to you, though.
Okay. Right. Okay. I'm trying to think. Right. Well, I want to know what the bloody hell's caused this, but I don't like no bloody spider webs. Okay. So can I start making my way up the staircase?
If that's what you want to do.
Yeah. I want to start making my way up the staircase.
I've got the rear.
Give me an order. What's the order?
I'll go up. Well, Bob's made it clear he's at the rear. Yeah. I mean, maybe have me and Dre go first. The big guys and
I'll go first.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Big guy. Not so big guy. Small guy. Cool. Fine. So as you start making your way up the old wooden staircase, it creaks. It starts to squeak underneath the feet of the two larger gentlemen as they start making their way up. You make it up one level now as you look down 10 feet off of the floor. You can now see across the entire ground floor strewn with dead bodies. On a quick count, you see at least a dozen soldiers laying dead on the floor. As you get higher and higher in the tower, more and more spider webs start to show up on the walls. If somebody wants to roll me, you can all roll me if you want. Perceptions.
Yeah, sure.
I won't because I'm at the rear.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's 17.
Perception. I've got a 14.
19.
Cool. So the two guys at the front easily spot. Stairs are starting to be missing now. Planks on the flat areas of this staircase, where the floors start to level out, are missing. You start to see cracks in a few as well, but they're still holding strong currently.
All good at the rear.
You're going to keep walking?
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to keep walking. Yeah.
Okay. Now approaching about, say, 3 levels up on this staircase, 30 feet off of the ground below. Although the spiders' webs are still on the walls, you haven't seen any spiders as such as of yet. But now the wood is starting to move.
Oh no!
As you're walking on it.
Whereabouts?
Well, as you step on it, it's starting to.
Well, at the front, like everyone at the front, or what?
Underneath your feet, as anybody's stepping on it, the wood is starting to move underfoot. It's starting to get. The higher you get, the wood is starting to get softer and more pliable. And
may I make a perception check to see how many more stories there is until we can light the beacons?
Sure.
Da, 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 da.
You doing all right there, Steph?
Yeah, I'm just listening.
Immersing himself.
I thought Mojo was falling asleep.
No.
There is a 15.
Because you ain't got the model set up for this, so I'm trying to envision.
I can't have a model for everything. It's just not doable.
No, I know. That's why I'm doing it.
So and I mean, you look up. It feels like you're about the halfway mark.
Okay.
Where these steps are, right? Are they just like sticking out the wall, or is there a wall both sides of us? It's actually
you're spiraling around the outside of the circular.
All right. Okay.
So we
It's
keep
like this, isn't it?
persevering, heading up. Still keeping the same order.
Yeah, I think so. Unless Ada can send his serpent any further up.
Snakes are laying in a dead body down the bottom.
I can
I got the rear.
Look at Bob.
Well, if you're thinking, who's the lightest of us all?
Well, that'd probably be Bob.
No, I think he's in
The
heavy
short
heavy
fat
armor.
dwarf.
You'd be surprised, actually, mate.
The short fat dwarf. Any plan? Carrying on? What's happening?
Well, I made my suggestion, but I don't.
Well, I hope you ain't going to chuck me.
Well, that's not a bad idea,
You're
actually.
bloody long way down, innit? What are you
Well, I'm going to throw you up, not down.
Yeah, but I'll come back down, ain't I?
Well, depends on what's up there.
I don't really like that plan.
All right, then. See, 1 minute you want me to bloody throw you at enemies, you don't want me to bloody throw you at nothing. Make your mind up.
Oh, just a slightly different situation.
Yeah, this one's more safe. He wasn't an enemy.
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't know what to suggest. I mean, if not that, then continue to proceed cautiously.
Okay.
How much further have we got to go upstairs?
You're halfway.
You're about halfway.
Well, let's go the whole way.
That's what I'm thinking.
I got the rear.
The look on Matt's face is like he doesn't trust me.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
don't.
that we don't trust
Personally,
you. It's the
I'm
fact
waiting for
of
something. I'm
Why
waiting
would-
for something, but I just don't know how else to proceed. That's why I thought about sending the serpent up there.
Yeah, what's the problem? Why are we stopped?
But the thing is,
Because that
here's
voice
my
in
fam-
the sky keeps talking to us.
You're hearing voices again.
I think I
if
am.
you want me
Don't
to
be
go
mad.
use my familiar, it'll
Who?
take me 10 minutes.
Who's that?
And I
It'll
can
take you
easily
10
change him.
Familiar to who? What's he
Look,
talking
yeah.
about? I know what he's talking about.
Right,
Oh, yeah,
Bob,
you've
Bob, he's got
Okay,
a thick
listen.
snake that he can turn into stuff. It's really useful
We're hearing those voices.
Yeah, but what was you saying? 10 minutes?
because that's how long it takes to cast the spell.
Oh,
As a ritual.
Listen, we have not got 10 minutes, I do not think, because of everything. I think maybe one of us go a little bit further and see if it's safe. If it's safe, then the rest of us can go up. So I think one of us go.
oh, go. I'm
Just
fed up with
keep-
all of this.
Just
I'm
keep
still
bleeding
pissed off
moving.
as it is. Right, I'm going. I'm going up there, so I'm going straight up.
Spread out, lads. Spread
Right.
out.
Mojo starts heading forwards while the rest of you stand in wait. As Mojo moves, say 10 feet further up the stairs, a thunderous crash comes smashing through the wall as another blazing rock, I suppose, comes crashing in, sent in from the blight, from the battle outside. Rock tumbling,
Oh.
the staircase behind you now shattering and falling to the floor below.
Oh, we're losing some steps here, lads.
I poke my head through the newly gaped wall, hole in the wall, and go, are you having a bloody laugh, mate?
It happened behind you, Mojo. You're like miles in front.
Well, if I had a neck like a giraffe, I could turn and...
Oh, God, no.
Shut up about
No.
the fucking giraffe! My God.
That was close. That was a close one, that, Mojo.
Are you not all right back there?
We're all right. You all right?
Yeah, don't... Oh,
They're still
crying the
breathing.
bloody life out of me, that did.
Yeah, we're losing some steps down here. How are we going to get down?
Maybe now we keep going up.
I think that's the plan.
I would
Bloody
suggest you
choice,
make
isn't it?
haste and try and catch up as quick as you can. Be careful. Watch your step, guys.
I say we spread out. Limit the weight. That makes sense.
No, I can't hear you all the way this far in front.
Well, you're all right up there. You keep going, son.
I will.
And us lot, we spread out a little bit. Spread the weight on the steps. This is killing my voice.
Oh, you got 9 months to a year of this, Dan.
Yeah, I'll be all right. I'll get used to it. Don't you worry.
Right, so you're spreading yourself out now. You're going to be like 10-foot gaps between the lot of you.
Well, I'm suggesting it.
Oh, and I'm just
Let us do this then. Okay, I will keep going, and then you come after I go a couple of steps up, and then we follow in this way.
Aye, lad.
Sounds like a plan.
cool.
Well, so where am I then? Because I'm already in front of all of these. ones.
You keep going, mate. You keep going.
You're 15 feet in front of them, making your way up the steps.
Yeah.
As you're making your way up now, you're a good 2/3 of the way up this building now. But still making the way. As Mojo puts 1 foot forward, one of the planks snaps underneath his foot. And can he save himself? Can you roll me a dexterity saving throw, please? Because everybody else is like 10, 15 feet away from him now.
13.
Lowest roll of the night.
So yeah, as the wood breaks and your foot goes through it, luckily enough, the other wood around it still stays strong, and you hold yourself. You pull yourself back up, looking down as these 2 pieces of broken wood fall,
That was bloody close.
crash the floor 40 feet below you.
Bloody hell, that was a close one. Okay.
40 feet, that's not even halfway.
I said about.
Oh, shit. Bollocks.
I thought he said halfway, 3/4, a good halfway, 3/4 of the way up.
I said you're 2/3 up. I said it's about 100 feet.
All right.
Mate, go on, listen. There's lots of bouts and maybe and buts.
Listening.
Ever, as Bob moves up to the hole in the wall,
Well, currently Mojo has rescued himself
right?
and has shit his pants.
Oh no!
I'm assuming
what that was.
he just carried on walking because Mojo's very headstrong.
Oh, he's walking a bit funny though, isn't he?
Drago, as he approaches the hole in the wood, does poses at it, just flashes his muscles.
Whether it's just like a 1 step missing, and just take a big step over it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
That's what I do.
Whether you wanted to look at the area around it, I don't know. Check
No, I'll just step right over it. Yeah.
Cool. Just check for woodwork. It's going. So, Drago, you'll take not Drago. Ada, I'll take it. You do the same. Just step over it.
Yeah, but I'll, look over and say, Bob, mind your step.
Oh,
I don't want you falling.
I'm trying to get rid of
worry about me. Before I get a bit of a coffee here. Ain't
Go on.
I'd like to have a look out the hole, see what I can see with.
Out the hole.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where the bleeding thing come from? Where did it come from?
well, it came from the battlefield. You're now miles away from that. 'cause you
Have
never
a
towards the
look,
place.
see what I could just see a battlefield. Is that it?
The hole. What, the actual hole itself?
No,
Where-
not the
where-
bloody hole. See out the window.
Give me a better description of what you want to look at. Fine. So you walk backwards.
I want to see because we're at a vantage point.
You want to look.
I
You want
wanna
to look
see
at the gaping
what's-
hole in the rocks.
Yeah.
Right. That would require walking down a bit more.
I thought I just got to it.
No,
No.
the hole in the wood through where the Goliath just put his foot.
All right. I walk. What about that thing that came through the wall?
Yeah, well, that happened behind you, not in front of you.
What was in front?
No,
all right.
behind.
All right then.
That behind you disappeared.
All right.
Nobody listened to me when I actually give descriptions.
It sounded like
I
it was
listened.
in front of us, the majority of us, but behind Mojo. That's how I interpreted it.
No, it
but-
was behind everybody.
Okay. All right. Let's keep going then. Fuck that.
Don't worry, there's going to be another one.
Now,
As you continue making your way up, easily, more creaks, more movement, as the wooden joist now, the higher you get, the more rotten the wood seems to be. As another flaming projectile smashes through, just for Dan, smashes through the wall, destroying even more behind you,
Oh, here we are, right behind me.
taking away your ability, taking away your escape route down the internal area of this watchtower.
I think we're in trouble here, lads. I'd like to have a look out the hole.
Of course you would.
this is going to be troublesome.
Oh, why?
Do you want to roll me a perception? Let's see how much you actually do paying attention to looking out of this hole. It's made out of wood, it's made out of brick.
It's pretty.
Well, fucking 2.
Who's doing it? Who's doing the perception?
4.
Well, this is Bob, because Bob's at the back, you're at the front.
4.
4. Brilliant. You see a big hole in the side of the watchtower.
There's an hole here.
I love that bit. Love it.
I mean, as you look out, and what you can see is below you and in the distance, fighting on the stone bridge are massive creatures and knights just meeting, destruction everywhere.
Ooh.
That's about it for the description.
Well, I don't fancy being down there.
Very generous for a 4, right?
Stay up here, lads. We don't need these steps.
No.
You continue making your way as Mojo puts his foot on what seems like the final staircase to make your way up. Mojo places his foot on the steps, and the wood in front of him just collapses,
Oops.
disappearing and landing on the floor below. Or scared that off.
What?
That's-
Can I not catch him? Can I do a saving throw to catch him?
What's that? No, Mojo hasn't fallen.
Oh.
He hasn't fallen. Matt's
Oh,
just-
the wood. The
the
wood.
wood's fallen,
Yeah.
not Mojo.
Oh,
So how big's now the gap between where I am and the next?
So, well, this is the next description. So, what you can see in front of you now is one platform approximately 10 feet away.
Right.
The staircase between your platform and that platform disappeared. On the platform in front of you, if you want to roll me an investigation, we'll go investigation. Nothing else is needed. As you're at the front.
Hang on a minute. What the bloody hell are we doing trying to go up this tower anyway?
I go turn behind and tell Bob. We got assigned this task to light the beacons so we can go get more people to
I don't know where you
help.
got beacons from. I just said send a signal.
Signal beacons. I'm just saying how it is, you know.
I mean, a beacon's a really good idea. But
Yeah. We're
Was it-
lighting the beacon.
Mojo, was it 16?
16.
Cool.
What's
So-
a beacon?
In front of you, it's a big pile of wood. In front of you, on the platform, and now 10 feet away, there is a ladder which leads up to a hatch. You are that close to the roof. You are 10 feet away from that next platform.
Right, well, I can make that because I've got 30 feet.
Walking,
More, yeah.
climbing.
Can I not just run and jump, leap over the gap?
I mean, you can attempt to jump. I mean,
Yeah.
the height difference, although 10 feet gap, the height difference is about 6 feet.
Right, and I'm 7 feet. Right, okay. Yeah, I'll go for it. Right. I'll attempt it. Right.
Are you going to tell anybody that you're going to jump, or are you just going to, fuck it, I'm going to run and jump?
Oh, have they caught up to me yet?
Well, they're all sort of there because you're currently looking down a bit
Right,
in front of
I'm
them.
going to make a jump over that unless I throw Bob up there. Right. Any objections to me jumping over this? To get across?
No, go for it. I have confidence in you, my friend.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
sure you can make it, son.
Right, I'll do it. Okay. So what am I rolling?
Acrobatics, please.
Acrobatics. Oh, get a +1 on it, huh?
I can't imagine Goliath having a great acrobatics.
A 16.
Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, you managed to make the jump. Not clean. I mean, you're currently there, hand onto the wood there. You're there. That's it for the minute. You're dangling. You haven't pulled yourself up, but you are there. And the minute you see this Goliath now dangling, legs swinging from the from this wooden platform.
Sorry.
Hope he's not stuck.
Are you okay up there?
Oh, yeah, boy. I'm just, hanging about, trying to pull myself up. But I kind of hit my chest on this awkward bit here, and I'm just, at the moment, a little bit winded. I can't pull myself up just yet. Like the voice in the sky tells me.
But you're right.
Well, there's nothing we can do for you, lad. You're just going to have to recover on your own.
Just gonna have
Yeah,
to.
cheers, enough, man.
Just gonna recover on his own. Okay, cool. Nobody's gonna attempt to help him. Great.
That's very nice.
I don't know. Hold on, I don't know what I can do to help.
What do you want us to do? Because there's a big gap.
And I'm now currently in the way.
I mean, as dumb as it sounds, I mean, I'm sure somebody's got a rope, but you know, who on the
What we
DM?
can do with a rope?
That's for you to figure out, not me. I'm not the Goliath that just tried to jump across a 10-foot gap that was 6 foot up in the air.
Imagine a Goliath hanging onto a ladder and just
Well,
saying,
he's not
"Here,
hanging-
use this rope."
Did it?
It's sort of,
What?
if you imagine Gandalf now, he's sort of just hanging there. Fly, you fools! This is what you're looking at, but all you can see is the back of him with legs dangling, hanging off of this platform.
Just check my inventory.
That's what I'm trying to do as well.
Do you know what I mean? It's just I'm not the Goliath that just attempted to jump the gap.
Right, here, I've got some pittance here. Catch this.
You... Are you actually doing this?
Catch this.
Just think of what you're saying.
What? You get an hand free.
No.
Well, I don't know. This annoying voice in the sky keeps telling me what I can and can't do.
Right, here,
That's my job.
I've got a plan.
I'm supposed to do. I tell you what you can and can't do.
Here, I'll use my crossbow.
Matt, how did you manage 9 months? Right.
I'm shooting.
Barely.
I'll take a shot.
Right one.
Take a shot just under your foot, or just between your legs.
Excuse me?
Between your legs. Get your foot in. The only thing we can do. You're dangling by your arms, right? You need to get a foothold. You can't do that because the brick's slick, right? I'm going to shoot an arrow into that brick.
Okay. No. Good. Yes. Somebody's thinking. Good. Okay.
Right.
Cool.
Right.
All right.
Stand by. Stand by.
Okay.
Let me load this thing. I haven't used. First time I used it was just down there. Give it to myself.
While he's rolling this, can you roll me a strength check, please, Mr. Mojo?
Yeah, strength check.
The dice roll for the crossbow was shite.
Oh, a 26, a 20 plus 6.
Cool. You are still holding strong. You're not falling. Yeah, you even managed to drag yourself up a little bit. So now you managed to pull yourself up an extra bit of wood. You're dangling a little bit less now, but still dangling.
9 between the legs.
Yeah, not gonna do it.
Oh,
He fires it, trying to get it in the gap between the bricks to lodge it. It just flicks off the corner and.
did you get it in, Bob?
No, hang on. I'll go for another shot.
Oh, please, mate.
Yeah, don't worry, lad. I got you. You hold on.
Thank you.
That was worse than the first one.
No. It was close, though. 10.
Yeah, no, same old. Flicking off the corner of the brick.
Anyone else use this bloody thing?
Listen, I have one of these things. I do not know how to use it very well, but I don't see how I could do much worse than you. So stand back and let's see if I can do this. Okay. So I'll just kind of rinse and repeat and. 11.
Yeah, great.
Come on!
10, 11. Currently, you're just ping.
Oh, 11 was better than 10.
As all these crossbow bolts are now just sort of
It's just broken.
laying on the wooden platforms below.
Keep firing, boys!
Is there any way that I could, like a hoist kind of thing with a rope?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything above me that I can try throw a rope over so you can grab on and I just kind of pull up foot kind of thing?
Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying. I mean, if you were to go back down and stand underneath him, you could almost touch his feet, being that he's so tall.
Cool.
How you doing?
I'm ticklish.
You all right, Mojo?
So if you wanted to throw the rope over,
Mojo loses
That's
his grip.
okay.
The rope falls into the rope and hangs himself.
Why would
That's
you
just
laugh
gone
at
dark
that?
for episode 1. So you want me to? I'm going to throw the rope. That's a
right,
dexterity.
you're going to attempt to go back down, because remembering that there's now a gap from where the rock came through. And
Yeah, I understand.
okay.
So let's see how dexterous I am. That is 16 plus 2, so 18.
18. So yeah, so you're standing underneath, 15 feet above you. Is the platform. You can see the dangling feet of this Goliath holding on to this platform. You throw the rope up and over. It has now sort of hit Mojo in the shoulder, and you're now holding on to the end.
Grab hold of the rope, Mojo. I'm going to go try and push you up.
I've got it. Oh,
The
I've got it.
hold.
It's going to be interesting, because you've got a Dragonborn attempting to pull up a Goliath. It's going to be nice. So, yeah, great. So he's holding one end, you're holding the other. Do you want to roll us a strength a strength test? Let's see how strong you are.
And you're going to do a strength test against a Goliath.
To pull up a Goliath, yeah. Because that's effectively what you're doing.
You're doing it contested.
12 plus 6 is
No,
18.
pulling him up. No,
12 plus 6,
Mojo,
18.
you're doing nothing. This is to see whether he can pull you up.
That is a 13 plus 2, so 15.
15. Yeah, do you know what? I'll let you have it. Mojo's been dangling there long enough.
Hey, you.
So Mojo now laying down on the platform, catching his breath, having held on to this piece of wood. Mojo now successfully on the final platform, looking at a ladder leading up to a hatch.
Cool, blimey.
I'll go put my rope back into my bag.
As you run around the outside of the building and make your way back up to that level.
That as well.
Can I? Is the hatch unlocked? Do we know?
Well, I'm just waiting to find out what the other three are doing at the minute, because they're still 10 feet away from you. It's just you at the minute.
Well, I'm just packing up my rope.
I'm just
and then going back up.
I'm hugging the wall pretty much and just keeping guard, looking behind us all, and just waiting to see what Mojo comes up with.
Okay. So, what about you, Drago? What are we doing?
I don't know if we've got someone guarding the rear. Doesn't seem like much point in me just kind of hovering on the stairs. But I mean, is there? So the stairs themselves probably wide enough for no more than 2 people astride, maybe one person, right?
The steps are about 4 foot wide.
Oh.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, where Mojo is then, so is there space for me to jump up there as well? Or?
I mean, the platform itself is wide, but, you know, it's 4 foot off of the wall. But it's long enough for him to stand out of the way, or even, you know, for you to make it on there at the same time.
Yeah, I was wondering, maybe I should go and do that, try and get up there as well. So then we've got him supported, and then you've got the other 2 on the stairs. Yeah. I'll join him up there, but so am I able to just kind of use the rope, or do I need to do like an acrobatics check to get up there as well? Or
Adder's just put his rope away.
Right. Well,
sorry.
I didn't think you were going to do it. He's sort of standing underneath, just coiling up at the minute.
I tell you what I'll
And again,
do
I'm,
is
you know, as I say, well, I'm already at the top, so I can also give it a helping hand if necessary.
well, I'll stay put for now. Um,
Okay,
I'll stay where I am. Let's do that.
cool. So, right, Mojo, you're on your own then, mate.
Right. Okay.
Are you going to head
Yeah.
up?
Yeah, I'm going to head up. Okay. So, is it unlocked, the hatch? Is it unlocked?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I unlock the hatch and make my way through it. Well, just before I climb out, I have a quick little peek. Shall I roll an investigation?
No.
No.
Don't need
Okay.
to. No, just as you climb up, you lift the hatch.
Yeah.
Looking out now, the sky, so in all the surrounding areas, thick with black smoke from the surrounding fires. The castle of Ostergar that you saw as you were crossing the bridge, now completely engulfed in flames. As you reach the top of this tower, you pull yourself up and stand there looking across the battlefield. You see the Grey Wardens on one left of King Kaelin's army still fighting against the hordes on the bridge. Numbers dwindling, dead bodies strewn across this battlefield. The encampment that you were once at, now in flames, as a second army has approached from the rear side through the ruins next to the encampment. Spotting Logain's army still unmoved at the back of the valley. You need to signal them. Looking around on the roof, all you see is one cannon.
One cannon. Right. Where's to the beacon?
There was no beacon.
That was my
Fuck all about a
mispronunciation.
beacon.
Oh man, I was really hoping for a beacon.
Okay.
Sorry.
One cannon. One cannon.
A cannon.
One cannon.
The cannon was in my head from fucking off. No fucking.
I'm sorry.
The cannon is the beacon.
Okay. Can I aim the cannon at a large portion of the enemy forces? Because it's going off, and that obviously they're going to see the allies are going to see what it was and where it came from.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
you can move it and face it towards the bridge. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. And I'll fire.
Have you got anything to light it with?
Yes, I should have.
I hope so, because otherwise you're not going to be doing squat diddly.
Yeah, I've got torches.
Okay. Have you got anything to light the torch?
War power.
Hold on, I've got tinderbox.
There you go. So something to light it with.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. So yeah, I mean, you see the gunpowders and the ball was already in the cannon. The cannon is ready to fire. As you strike the tinderbox, the wick ignites, burns down with a huge, loud bang. The cannonball flies, heading across, striking the side of the bridge, knocking a small selection of creatures falling off and heading down into the valley. As you look across to Logain's forces, you see Logain with one wave as the army turns and starts to leave the battlefield,
What?
heading away from the fight.
The fuck?
Oi, you bloody cowards!
As you watch as Logain and his army retreat from the fight, another projectile strikes the side of the Watchtower. This time the wall crumbling from the previous strikes, starting to break starting to fall. The tower now crumbling. The staircase disappearing. As
This
all,
was a short campaign.
Did it piss you off that much?
no, not yet. As all of you start to fall.
We're falling.
And I'm going to leave it there for this week.
What? No.
Well, well.
Yeah. And there we are. Very disappointed misfits there on the cliffhanger. But that's what it's all about when you start a new campaign. Hope you all enjoy it. And yeah, subscribe for more content. And we will be continuing with Dungeons and Dragon Age. Thanks for watching.